Keith Haught, you have been instrumental to my career in this business. I've said multiple times, if it wasn't for you, Clayton King wouldn't be anything. 2 weeks ago, in the last round of the home run tournament,
Southside Pittsburgh! Are you in for a scary story? Yeah! Welcome to 880 Wrestling's Thursday Night Fights. But no, this ain't just any Thursday Night Fights. We are so close to All Hallows Eve, which means tonight is Devil's Night.
Your horns out, Austin?
You were in for so many frights and so many fights. But before we get to any of that, I must bring to the ring at this time one of the scariest, one of the most terrifying members of the 880 Wrestling roster. The 880 Wrestling champion, the Black Sheep, Nix Wild.
Hello, folks, and welcome to Devil's Night at 880 Wrestling Thursday Night Fights alongside 880's most elite Austin Carnes. How you feeling today, buddy?
I'm feeling great, Toddy. Couldn't start off more scarier, huh?
Toddy Tondera here, and out comes the 880 champion to ruin our Devil's Night party here. Eamon with those ghoulish, ghostly introductions with that flashlight. So starting things off here with the 880 champion, Nix Wild. And from what I understand, they have a lot on their mind this evening.
Happy Devil's Night. You know, 2 weeks ago, I did something that nobody has done in this company. I beat MV Young in a 880 Wrestling Championship match. I retained my title at Penn Brewery, and I stand here before you still, your 880 heavyweight champion. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Mixed reaction, to say the least.
And tonight, I'm feeling a little bit generous. So I'm going to give somebody a chance. I'm going to give somebody an eliminator match. If they can beat me, they get a shot at the 880 champion. So come on, give me somebody. Give me an opponent. Anybody. Let's go.
So as we know, Nix Wild was offering open challenges for their spot at the 880 championship. And if Nix Wild's opponents defeat them, Austin, they get a title shot a little bit later on. Undefeated in eliminator style matches is Nix Wild, and it sounds like the JFD here, representing Deathwatch, is going to step up to the plate here and swing the bat.
It's going to be interesting. We've seen Brohemoth originally do it. Now Johnny Demise. Where is Johnny?
Where is Johnny? We're waiting for Johnny here. Oh, wait. The referee just said to ring the bell.
Oh my God! What a spear!
From out of the darkness here, cover two. Oh my goodness.
Starting things off hot here on Devil's Night. What a spear!
Johnny Crow Mize in the ring right now. How about a spooktacular spear to start things out, trying to get himself a place not only in the 880 roster as a tag team champion, but as a singles champion here too. And of course, yeah, we are just removed from the 880 World Series of Wrestling, where Nick Wilde was correct. They did defeat MV Young to retain the 880 championship, which wasn't much fun for us.
No, not fun at all. And I mean, look at JFD though, just starting off hot against Nick Wilde. I mean, that's what you got to do to defeat the champions, Audie.
In eliminator style matches, Nick Wilde has had wins over Avalanche Adams, over Johnny Demise's tag team partner Brohemoth, and now JFD is stepping up to the plate. Oh, of course, Nick Wilde was down at Fest Wrestling down in Florida as well. A little bit more on that later on tonight. We have new Fest Wrestling champion MV Young here defending the championship title, as well as the Fourth Line, who are new Fest Tag Team champions. Those titles are on the line tonight. The 880 Tag Team titles are on the line.
What a treat we have.
It's a big show, big opportunity here to show out for our city and Pittsburgh on Devil's Night as Nick Wilde, big suplex there.
Cover. No.
Just a 2 count. And we found out at 880 World Series of Wrestling, we saw the big return of Gianni Michael Enrico.
Came out of a U-Haul.
And interesting turn of events here. The lawyer of Gianni Michael Enrico, David Lawless Esquire, ensured that Gianni has a rematch against Nick Wilde for that 880 championship. But also in the mix is the Reaper, Matt Connard. What do you think about that?
I mean, we're kind of all over the place right now with that. Matt Connard feels like Gianni Michael Enrico kind of stepped on his toes a little bit, kind of jumped the line, immediately demanding this rematch from Nick Wilde. But GME was the one that initially saved Matt Connard when we really take a look back at the Penn Brewery.
It's a great point, Austin. But, I mean, stepping on each other's toes. Oh, what a small package here.
Cover.
1, 2. And we'll say this, I mean, there's a triple threat going on at the Thanksgiving Bash between Nick Wilde, GME, and Matt Connard. But if Johnny Demise is able to get a win here, qualifies him also for a championship match. So a lot at stake.
A lot at stake.
Roll through there. This is a little different style than we've seen of Johnny Demise in the past with the old school Crow play. So we're calling him Johnny Crow-Mise this evening. And of course, at our community food bank, we're collecting here for the Pittsburgh Food Bank. You too at home can do that. PittsburghFoodBank.org. As little as $1 donation could help a slew of families. And if you donate something as high as $200, that's 600 meals.
Wow.
I know during the tough times right now, tough times that Nick Wilde is going through, everybody is hungry no matter who you are. So please donate to your local food banks. Oh, big clothesline right through here. Oh, clothesline shot again.
And just a big right hand to follow it up too. Uh-oh. Oh, what a spine buster. Cover. And no, Nick Wilde just at 2.
When you've seen this spine buster being utilized by Johnny Demise in recent weeks, and tell you who has a nifty looking spine buster, that's Nick Wilde. So maybe a little
they
shot
have
at
a pretty
the champ.
one. Uh-oh.
Of course, Indie Wrestling. Oh, jackknife cover here. 1, 2. Of course, IndyWrestling.us. Coming to hear you live every week for Thursday night fights, even on Devil's Night when our horns are up.
And you know something, Toddy, that we've been talking about for weeks now? Johnny Demise stepping kind of out of his shell a little bit. We've seen him in singles competition. We've seen him with random tag team partners over the last few weeks. This is a big opportunity for him. We saw Brohemoth take it.
Oh, big Samoan drop there.
Yeah, got all of that. Hold on, this might be it. Cover. No.
Oh.
Only a 2 count. But no, Johnny Demise has really been kind of coming into his own. We saw Brohemoth accept this Eliminator challenge. Although he was unsuccessful, still went on to then challenge Liberty L for the TNF title. This is big for Johnny Demise either way.
It's a great point, Austin. The effort that Brohemoth showed allowed him to challenge for the TNF championship. Oh. And I'll tell you what, Johnny Demise, the ever smart, Oh, wild drivers. I was just talking so highly of Johnny. That's going to be it.
Damn it, Nix.
Here's your winner, the 880 Wrestling Champion, the Black Sheep, Nix Wild.
And whether it be for Fest Wrestling, Enjoy Wrestling out in Chicago, Canadian Deathmatch has announced that the Trigger Finger Nix Wild will be debuting internationally in Canada, or if it's right here at 880 Wrestling. Wait a second here.
Oh boy.
We were just talking about this competitor a little bit earlier on the broadcast has a #1 contendership for the 880 championship. Guess who's here?
It's GME.
Making his mighty return out of the back of the U-Haul. You've probably seen it on your Facebook or Instagram feeds. My man went viral, returning in the best shape of his career. The former 880 champion is back at the shop tonight, Austin.
It looks like he has something to say too.
Jeez, what's up with this cord?
No, no, absolutely not. You do not get to come out here and interrupt my spotlight. No, 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 not anymore, Gianni. Oh, buddy. You know, it's funny. Actually, I did want to talk to you. Because back in July, going into our match for this title that I beat you for, I'll admit I was a little bit nervous. Because you are exactly who they say you are, Gianni. You are the Italian strongman. You're the golden boy of 880 wrestling. There's a reason all these people love you. At least I thought there was. Because then, after I beat you, you ran away with your tail between your legs like a little bitch.
Oh, goodness.
For 3 months you've been gone. You come back to some extravagant little entrance in the back of a U-Haul. And then last week on TNF, yeah, I was watching, you beat up some guy in a mask no bigger than a prepubescent boy. And then you cried and whined to Reese Hayes for a match with me. Because you're a coward. You are a coward, Gianni. You're afraid of the hard work it would take to act.
That's enough. I have never heard somebody whine so much in my entire life. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? Oh my God! I've heard toddlers that cry less than you. Oh my God! And now, let's start this off, right? First off, Southside! Oh man, look at that thing in all of its glory. The glory that I brought to that title.
Former two-time champ.
And I cannot wait for that to be off of your shoulder. Because at Thanksgiving, you're not going to see a one-time champion. You're not going to see a two-time champion. You're going to see GM3.
Ooh.
Has the ring to it.
Oh, wait a second here. The sound of GM3 echoing off the ears of the trigger finger, Nix Wild. Could we see our first 3-time 880 world champion at Thanksgiving Bash?
We very well could. Gianni Michael Enrico getting in the head of the champion, which is pretty rare, Toddy.
I mean, that's a great point. Nix Wild and Dead Hand Society has had a stranglehold over 880 wrestling, and the last time we saw GME in the ring with Nix Wild, it didn't turn out his way, but Thanksgiving Bash, triple threat, a lot on all their minds.
You will see that at Thanksgiving Bash, our 4th annual Thanksgiving Bash
It will be Matt Connard, it will be Gianni Michael Enrico, and it will be Nick Wilde for the 880 Wrestling Championship. You're going to want to be there at Penn Brewery down on the North Shore. That is on Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 26th. Tickets are on sale right now. Go follow us on social media at 880 Wrestling and T2T Pittsburgh to get the links to get those tickets, because we're going to want to see you there at Penn Brewery. Who's ready for some more wrestling?
I think I am.
This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
And Chat Rats chatted up in the YouTube chat.
One fall. Oh, come on.
We have Big Honey, we have Sarah, we have Autumn. Well, I'm sorry, guys, that you just locked in.
Introducing first.
Well, this gentleman is coming out.
Leaders by example. He is your landlord's favorite wrestler, the gentrifier, some guy named John.
You know who else we have, Toddy? We also have this guy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Is everybody gonna
Put
grab
that
that thing?
microphone down. Now I know tomorrow is Halloween. Well, you already got the treat with me, but it's clear the only trick around here is that the greatest tag team of all time, Leaders by Example, still doesn't know what they're doing for the biggest show of the year. Now, I get why you ugly fucks would like to wear a mask and pretend to be someone better, but what I really can't stand is when someone wears a mask every day. Like that loser I beat last week, El Luca, or my opponent tonight, Los Tonios. I don't even know if there's one or two of them. That's plural, okay? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna beat his ass and throw that mask in the trash.
Disrespectful.
That's quite a statement, and as you can see, the capacity crowd here.
And his opponent.
And speaking about Los Tonios, no matter if there's 1, 2, 3, or 7, Los Tonios
Making his way to the ring,
riding into the shop.
Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the biggest little man, Los Tonios.
And in recent weeks here on Thursday Night Fights, we've seen Los Tonios. What do you make of Los Tonios, Austin?
I mean, Los Tonios stepped up to the plate going up against Gianni Michael Enrico and had a bit of a decent showing until GME took over some things. This is another big opportunity against a former champion.
Of course, some guy named John, the longest reigning TNF champion, and I guess you heard him right. He and his tag team partner Clayton King in Leaders by Example. They do not have a match so far as of yet at the Thanksgiving Bash over at Penn Brewery, but I mean, he's not really one that you want to keep in contact with about scheduling a match for him. I mean, he's, well, you folks at home see what he is. And he comes in here and he's saying not only does he not respect people that wear masks, big slap across the chest there, but he does not respect people who wear masks all the time like El Luca and Tonios. Roll through there.
Look at that athleticism.
And some guy named John isn't somebody that likes to hide exactly who he is. I mean, we do know he talks about his feelings all the time, every week over a microphone. But right now, Los Tonios, no matter how many there are, really taking control. Flying crossbody caught off at the pass and planted on the knee by SGNJ.
Devastating backbreaker. Los Tonios is flying all over the damn place. Some guy named John has to ground him temporarily.
As you hear a freeze the rent chant, it's a good opportunity again to once again say that should be donating to the Pittsburgh Food Bank. We know lots going on in the world, and here at 880 Wrestling, we want to help out as much as we can. If you donate as little as $1 to PittsburghFoodBank.org, make somebody's holiday. I mean, everybody's family here at 880. So we treat everybody as family, and we treat John as family too. John could sit at our Thanksgiving table if he was a nice guy. But
really?
Well, if he didn't act like this and
Okay.
scream all the time. You ever at Thanksgiving dinner and you have that one relative that just won't be quiet about politics?
That's John.
That's John, yeah.
I'll be in the living room with Grandpa watching football.
I'll try for a big clubbing blow to the back of Tonios.
Oh, Lord.
You can see SGNJ attempting to pick apart Tonios body part by body part.
I will say this though, Toddy, ever since that Penn Brewery show, we've kind of seen a bit of a more aggressive side from the leaders by example. It seems like they're much more determined than they once were.
Well, now with, I guess, Reese Hayes kind of manning the ship, Marco's somewhat involved in some way that is becoming more clear every week with his relationship is with Reese Hayes.
Feels like they have something to prove.
Well, I would agree with that. I think Clayton King and some guy named John, I think they were once the apple of Reese Hayes' eye, but planted
another
down.
backbreaker.
But since Marco has been around, I think SGNJ and Clayton has kind of had to step up to the plate a little bit more because no longer being the apple of Reese Hayes' eye, and that would be borderline indecent Marco Narciso. Looking for that credit check, I believe. The big power slam, but a big clothesline by Tonios. And as you mentioned, he bounces around the ropes, Austin, like a pinball.
Yeah, he's all over the place. And look at the strength of Los Tonios, dropping some guy named John on his back.
The height differential does not disturb Tonios in any way. And
2 for 2, baby?
Sure, I mean,
oh yeah!
It's not quite Lex Luger suplexing Yokozuna on a boat, but it is Devil's Night.
Oh yeah. Now Los Tonios flying on the rope, but he's caught by John. John gonna turn him around. I think we know what's coming. And the credit check. Cover on Los Tonios.
Tonios better keep his rent paid because that one is it.
Here's your winner, some guy named John.
The determined some guy named John picks up a crucial singles victory on the road to Thanksgiving Bash here, and it doesn't look like he's done in there. Oh, he's attempting to rip off that mask.
Oh, that's just so disrespectful. Somebody do something.
Come on now. Oh, knocks Tony's glasses off, trying to get that off of there. Wait a second here.
Oh, it's El Luca.
El Luca, who is somebody who respects a mask, of course. I mean, it's sacrilege to remove a luchador's mask, especially this close to Halloween. Tonios and El Luca, they think they made a formidable alliance here.
Anyone can bond over hating the leaders. Thank goodness El Luca came to save the day. That could have been disastrous for Los Tonios.
And we've been talking about it. El Luco is attempting to find their right tag team partner to continue their 880 wrestling journey. Austin, what do you think about Tonios and El Luca?
Folks, give it up one more time for Los Tonios. What an effort. This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
Oh, well, coming through our back door out of his campsite behind our building.
Introducing first, fighting out of Amarillo, Texas, this is the Scumdog, D-Beat Cooper.
And D-Beat is from Amarillo, Texas, but took a train up here, now lives in a tent behind this facility, so D-Beat's going to be here every week.
Yeah, I saw him start a campfire next to the train tracks earlier.
Yeah, that wasn't just for Devil's Night. It's just what he does.
Trying to stay warm.
Yeah. He's getting really good at making s'mores. I just heard the rumor. I don't know for sure.
Wonder what's in them marshmallows.
And we all know this next competitor very, very well. One of the biggest ovations of the 880 roster.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of the sensual purple clouds, he is the Shaman of Smoke, the Cannabis Casanova, Blizzy Blade!
And this will be the first one-on-one match between these two individuals, and Blizzy Blake is still on the trail of borderline indecent Marco Narciso since the dissension and what you called, Austin, the demolition of the den. Blizzy Blake still trying to get his hands on Marco.
Still trying to get his hands on Marco, still trying to find his footing in singles competition. Blizzy Blake has been screwed over the last couple months. He's trying to make that statement, and it all starts with Marco Narciso. Tonight, though, you got to worry about D-Beat Cooper.
Yeah, not to overlook the unorthodox D-Beat Cooper representing TFC, and also it seems like he's a pledge for the Dead Hand Society. I'm not sure if anything's made official, but he's hanging out with Nix and Saturn and Voxy and all them. Wait a second.
We're not getting a match?
I mean, we should be.
I don't think we are. D-Beat's leaving the ring.
Maybe he had one too many s'mores out back in his campsite here outside of 880. Well, it looks like D-Beat's coming back in here.
Here we go.
Guess from Amarillo, Texas, that's how everybody grows up, just like D-Beat. But of course, the audience here on Devil's Night at 880 Wrestling fully behind the Cannabis Casanova. Collar and elbow tie up to start things off. And Blizzy Blake, you want to attest the strength against Blizzy Blake. I mean, he's jacked up. And he has a newfound aggression in Blizzy Blake. Blizzy Blake, of course, you know, he just coasts through the clouds. He's a chill individual. But this dissension of Marco Narciso, the demolition of the den, as you will, has brought out a different side in Blake that we haven't seen before.
Has that chill demeanor, but can turn the on switch on at any given point. Oh, just like that, what a drop kick. Yeah, Blizzy Blake has been on an absolute roll. It's just too bad again. Leaders by example, Marco Narciso standing in his way, the whole ranking system, the home run tournament. All at fault of Blizzy Blake, but a big springboard cross body off the second rope.
I think he's dragging D-Beat closer to that corner for that 420 frog spot. Wait a second, no. Blizzy Blake here, all in green. A little bit of rolling thunder for the Cannabis Casanova. Yeah, one more, two more, three more. Oh, bottom rope leg drop.
Interesting move, cover, no.
And the physical presence of Blizzy Blake may be on the chill side, but the anger and the aggression has been coming out. We've seen sort of a new Blizzy Blake, has singles contests here recently. This summer has been a great summer until it all collapsed for Blizzy Blake. Oh, grabbing by the hair is D-Beat Cooper. I mean, there's nothing pretty about the style that D-Beat Cooper introduces to the squared circle, but it can be effective.
Just using that hair into the big leg drop now.
Cover
by
here.
Cooper.
Two. Oh, just a 2 count. This one is going to continue. And of course, as we've been talking about all night, make sure that your local community food bank has some support for you. The holidays are coming up. With everything in flux right now, we want to make sure that everyone feels like family. Just donate $1. Donate $1. If everybody donates $1 this holiday season, people will have food on their plate. And everybody says at 880 Wrestling, everybody's family. That includes the viewers here. So PittsburghFoodBank.org. Donate today, as we've been donating all night here at 880 Wrestling. We've got canned goods out front. It's a good atmosphere until Nix Wild came out here.
Yeah, ruined the whole thing.
Some guy named John with a victory. It kind of ruined the vibe a bit.
Picking things back up right now, though, with D-Beat Cooper and Blizzy Blake. And I got to say, Toddy, in the few appearances that we've seen D-Beat Cooper in, he's been all ground and pound. He's a true brawler in the ring.
That's a great point there. His personal style doesn't really remind me of anybody else on the 880 roster. He is a brawler.
Yeah, he's unique in his own way. Just kind of goes out there. Maybe has a few screws loose. But
sure. Well, to come back here every week, you have to have some screws loose. You want to talk about screws loose? More than that is just loose in the brain of Blizzy, as we got a walkout power bomb. Just a 2 count there.
Yeah, that power bomb was ever so effective. As we take another look at this, boom, Blizzy Blake, down he goes. Match is going to continue on.
Oh. Hammering blows there. Forearms to the chest, to the neck.
Coming in the corner like a freight train is DB Cooper. Blizzy's going to duck out of the way, though.
All those educated feet coming into play again for Blizzy. Oh, Blizzy's ready for it to fire back up, just begging DB Cooper on.
Yeah, DB rolls out of the ring, but I don't know if that's exactly the wisest move of DB Cooper. We've seen Blizzy take flight before.
Horns up on Devil's Night. Oh, spear through your computers at home. Blizzy Blake, the Cannabis Casanova from those sensual clouds into DB. It looks like it took out a couple chairs, buddy.
Took out a couple chairs. Thank goodness the audience got out of the way in time. And they don't care about the chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of places are BYOB. We are BYOC and B. Probably A, but we have to find out what A stands for. Bring your own ass, that would be Kevin in the front row. So I guess you do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that would be. Arugula. Bring your own arugula. But outside here, Blizzy Blake and DB Cooper. And I'll tell you what, Austin, this may favor DB in the way. I mean, from the alleys, from the slums of Amarillo to living behind our building, on the outside, I think DB might have the advantage here.
I mean, he took a damn train up here, and he's pretty much been living outside. So right outside the ring and the surroundings that we have within the shop, no wonder why Cooper's going to thrive.
Audience here behind Blizzy Blake. They've seen the rise of Blizzy Blake over his young career at 880 Wrestling, but that's going to knock the cobwebs loose right into the cinder block walls of the shop.
Yeah, they also saw him get sent right into that wall. Cooper, again, just showing he's that brawler type. He's that ever so aggressor. He's going to do whatever it takes to win, and it might be a suplex on the floor. Oh, no. Could be a career killer right there.
Well, shots to the gut there. I mean, a little bit of relaxed rules here, of course, at 880. And there's the suplex.
Oh, onto the concrete floor.
That's going to shorten your career more than just a day. You could hear that loud thump in front of our audience here at the shop this evening.
You can hear the thud of DB Cooper's spine just cracking the floor.
Oh, Blizzy Blake climbing to the top here.
We know what time it is.
4:20 o'clock. 4:20 frog splash. Ringing it up for Blizzy.
Here is our winner, Blizzy Blake.
What a big victory that's going to continue the momentum for one Blizzy Blake on his conquest to get Marco in that very wrestling ring on a collision course against borderline indecent Marco Narciso. But in the meantime, Austin, Blizzy's going to pick up some wins.
Yeah, that's a big win for Blizzy Blake against DB Cooper. Did you see how high he was in the sky, Toddy? Oh, my.
Yeah, I did see how high he was. Oh, you mean
that,
jump.
I meant up in the sky.
Gotcha.
My bad.
Yes,
misinterpreted.
Yes. That too.
Well, it looks like Blizzy also got something to say. Open mic night.
I bet I know what it is.
Look, that was a great match and all, but I'm a little bit surprised that after all these weeks of the leaders and Marco, my ex-tag partner, coming out and making a mess of every match I'm part of, that he didn't come out this time too. I don't know if you see this, Marco, but Reese has taken everything from the leaders, and he's looking to do the same to you. So if you know what's good for you, Marco, bring your sorry ass out here and face me one-on-one so I can knock some sense into that fucking skull.
I think Blizzy's right. He doesn't realize, I don't think Marco realized the threshold that Reese Hayes not only has on Leaders by Example, but by 880 Wrestling in general. He's trying to lead everyone astray here, and here he comes. Ask and you shall receive. Narciso is here.
First of all, what a sorry lot you bunch are. I mean, look at you. Shut up. Blake, I'm proud that you were able to string together a coherent sentence tonight, so I'm assuming you must have choked down 2 less smokes than normal tonight, huh? I know you can't wait to get your hands all over me, but get to the back of the line! You stay back. You lay 1 weak encrusted finger on me, and I'll make sure that my man, or one,
Oh boy.
and your
Okay.
boss, Reese Hayes, will fire you on the spot. So, come here, Blakey. Come here, Jizzy Jake. Come on.
Ooh, what?
Huh?
Oh, that's what I thought.
Well, you can tell Marco's been hanging with the leaders.
I'm the bitch.
Oh, where did that voice come from? So what we now understand is Blizzy Blake even touches a hair on Marco's backside that he will be fired from 880 Wrestling by Reese Hayes. So Blizzy essentially can't do anything about Marco.
No, Blizzy can't do anything. Even a finger, a hair, anything. He's gone. What a power trip.
One of his boys, says Marco. That's still stuck in my mind as Reese Hayes. One of them. Got it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got more great action to come tonight here on Thursday Night Fights, here on Devil's Night. I will say, since our last Thursday Night Fights, some of our stalwarts here at 880 Wrestling did this company very proud when they made their way over to Fest Wrestling. Shout out to everyone at Fest Wrestling. And not only that, not only did they kick ass, as they're one to do, they got real successful and they took home some gold. So in the spirit of competition, we are about to have not 1, but 2 Fest Championship matches right here on Thursday Night Fights for the very first time in the city of Pittsburgh. Starting off, this next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. And it is for the Fest Wrestling Championship.
Well, how about that? As Eamon was saying, the 4th line and MV Young went down the Floridas and came back with their bags a little heavier. MV Young, the brand new Fest champion, 4th line tag team champions.
What an honor it's going to be on call for this.
First time the Fest Championship has been defended at 880 Wrestling, has been defended at the shop. And we talk about the stalwarts that come into 880 Wrestling week after week. Well, returning to 880 Wrestling this past month is this man here. Last time we saw him was Halloween, I guess 2 Halloweens in a row. Christian Robinson, ever the athletic and innovated. Talked about DB Cooper having a screw a little loose. I think Christian Robinson, on the other side of the spectrum, has more than just a few screws loose. Crazy individual here. A unique talent to any promotion that he carries himself into. Christian Robinson challenging for the West Championship.
Absolutely. Has the swagger, bounces all over the ring. Okay, Eamon.
Okay, Eamon. You got it, Eamon.
What an opportunity this is for Robinson, though.
Yeah, we often talk about your first championship defense being your hardest. MV Young's first defense of this championship comes from Christian Robinson. You want to talk about the summer, even the start of fall, that this man has had. He once defeated Effie for that Fest championship, and now, during his 2nd reign, he brings that championship back to the Steel City. I mean, crazier things have happened, and it is Devil's Night. Everything is topsy-turvy here. MV Young, Christian Robinson, Fest Championship.
There he is, the King of Pittsburgh, bringing home the gold.
Oh, there we go. Dinger.
That one's out of the ballpark.
That Fest Championship has always looked great around his waist. It's awesome to see it in person here in Pittsburgh. And this matchup is going to be a different cohesion of styles. You know, MV Young, that brawler type, the punch you in the face type. Christian Robinson, it's kind of flighty.
Your referee for this match, Scotty Davidson.
Lefty in there for this one.
Introducing first, the challenger to my left, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is the real skater boy of this shit, the psychedelic psychonaut, Christian Robinson. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of 1010 Freiburg Street, aka The Shop, by way of 880 Dottie Block. He is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid. He is the current reigning and defending Fest Wrestling Champion, the King of Pittsburgh, MV Young.
Often call him the James Ferrier of 880 Wrestling. Big linebacker, one-on-one with Christian Robinson. Fest Championship on the line. I think.
Oh, that name.
Yeah. And Austin, these two have known each other for years up and down the coast of independent wrestling. I mean, originally when 880 Wrestling started, we'd see Christian Robinson an awful lot more, but Christian went on his own path. Found some tag team partners, found some success in the Midwest, and now returns back to Pittsburgh, and this time, and this return has a Fest Championship on the line. What do you think kind of opportunity this could be for Christian, Austin?
This is a big opportunity for Christian. I mean, you just mentioned Toddy, who was gone for quite some time, haven't seen him since last Halloween, comes back and has looked nothing short of impressive. Now you're not only going up against the King of Pittsburgh and MV Young, but a Fest champion, defending the title for the first time here in Pittsburgh. A win for Christian Robinson would be monumental here on Thursday Night Fights. Oh!
And honestly, Christian used to be part of the family, but I mean, he kind of broke off from the family, and now with Christian's return, you know, new champions, new venues. I think Christian Robinson thinks all this audience is still behind him as much as they used to be, but of course the KOP is in the ring defending his championship. Audience here at the shop wants MV to retain.
And we mention all the time, too, MV Young has been traveling all over the place for quite some time. Now Christian Robinson is doing that exact same thing. Big shoulder press.
The MV will be in Las Vegas coming up here soon as well. Duck under, sky high leap there.
Look at Robinson, though. Oh, my gosh, just rolling off the back of MV. Now big super kick to the gut, now one to the face.
Step up enziguri. Christian Robinson is an individual that's hard to scout. He's an individual that's hard to understand what is going through his mind.
I'll tell you what the scouting report says, Toddy. It says Christian Robinson can fly.
Oh, roll through here, big spear. Oh my goodness. Oh, those kicks, those high shots. And Christian Robinson, oh, senton splatter, cover here. Just a 2 count. I think he's knocking the KOP off his moorings a little bit in this contest.
Yeah, I don't know if MV Young exactly expected Christian Robinson to come out swinging this early on, but Robinson is pulling out all the stops against our current Fest champion.
Big forearm strike here. Shot low. Oh, big uppercut here. Now, we talked about MV Young's recent travels to Fest Wrestling. You know, dare I say.
Oh, my God.
Oh, coming through here. Oh, like a bag of ice picked up and thrown down. And there's a senton receipt.
That's a senton, Toddy. Wow.
Saying that all his travels through Fest Wrestling, I mean, he's been wrestling up and down the coast for weeks now. There has to be something inside MV's brain that, I mean, he's sending triggers to his whole body. I mean, he can't be 100% coming into this, but he is a pro wrestler. No matter if he's 10%, 100%, he's going to give it all he can. And I'd love to see MV Young continue to collect championships in independent wrestling. Because we always talk about him being the longest reigning Enjoy champion. Wait a second here, down the middle. Big Paul Skeens fastball to the chest of Kristen Robinson. And I'll tell you what, Austin, I don't see Robinson jucking and jiving and bouncing around and smiling after he just got socked.
No, MV Young having to do what he has to do best, and that is ground his opponent. That being Christian Robinson. Oh, looking for the Pittsburgh clutch early, though.
Oh.
MV Young had that one scouted.
Yeah. Wait a second here. Christian's going to fly right through your TV screens at home. The king of Pittsburgh shot down to the pavement here, and Christian knows he's got the KOP on the ropes here. Throwing MV back in the ring. I think he wants to take advantage, and now that knee that we saw that MV was favoring there, twisting his leg around for an ankle lock. Look at the juxtaposition of the body of MV Young. A body isn't supposed to stretch that way.
Yeah, the torque of MV Young's leg is just being bent, but he's able to grab that bottom rope. But look at Robinson taking full advantage of the count, almost a 5. That's what you got to do. You got to wear down your opponent. Robinson scouted. He saw MV Young has a weak spot, and he's going to expose that now.
Yeah, there is a bit of a weight discrepancy against these two competitors in there. You know, you kind of chop down the tree one branch at a time, and I think that's what he had in mind. Looking for maybe a fisherman. Can't get him up, though. I think Robinson bit off more than he could chew. Suplex there. But that couldn't hit with 100% snap because the weight of MV Young's knee. Oh, boy. Lefty in there should be checking on MV at this point.
Yeah, take another look at that suplex from MV Young, too. Almost changed things around, but MV Young still can't even get back to his feet due to that leg.
Trying to get up here. Of course, as we know, Hardcore Halloween tomorrow night in New Kensington. I mean, that can't fare good for MV Young. We talked about him being in Vegas. This is only his first matchup of 3 of the weekend. Up and over, roll through here. Big shotgun drop kick, shaking our whole ring here.
Thunderous, the whole rope shook, and a big suplex to Robinson. This may do it, Toddy, to retain his title. No.
Just a 2 count, says Lefty. This one is going to continue.
What a Fest Championship match we have here on Thursday Night Fights.
Fest Championship on the line. We also have the Fest Tag Team Championships on the line coming up here. Both the Fourth Line and MV Young in their first defenses. Trying for that Pittsburgh plunge again. Shot to the gut here. Trying to gain risk. I think he was looking for maybe a German suplex, but he got elbowed in the side of the head off the ropes.
Oh my gosh, just ran off the chest of MV Young, and now he got the German suplex. Have you ever seen that before, Toddy?
I have seen it before, but I haven't seen anyone aside from Christian Robinson do it. He's one of a kind.
Yeah, now he's scaling high to the top rope again. MV Young has no clue where he is, or no, maybe he does.
A little too much funny business. Blockbuster on the top of the dome.
Landing right on his head is Robinson, and now MV turns him inside out.
Huge lariat, buddy.
Cover to retain the Fest Championship, and no.
Just a 2 count here. The successes from MV Young have come in this match when, as you mentioned, he's attempted to ground Christian Robinson. And when he's done it, when he's on top of him like that, Robinson, I mean, look at the air that's leaving Robinson's lungs right now. Setting up for that Pittsburgh plunge, maybe? Big knee to the nose. That'll make your eyes water. Pump kick.
Yeah, and Robinson again just right back on the
this?
attack. And what the hell is this? No way.
Is that even? Oh my God! Huge. 1, 2, 3.
Title.
2. Oh my goodness.
That's only 2, Tony. Holy hell.
How shocking.
I don't even know what the hell you just called that, but we almost had a new Fest champion.
I don't know what you call that, but it certainly was effective. MV Young kicking out a 2.8 there. What a Fest championship match this is. I know our boys will do those championships well, but not if they're on the waist of someone else. Wait a second here.
Uh-oh. Oh, big.
Sit out power bomb.
But again, Toddy, look, the leg is given out of MV Young. He can't even go into the cover right away.
If he was able to make a quick cover there, I think MV Young would be able to put away Robinson.
Yeah, the damage has already been done to the champion, and he knows it.
Got a "This is awesome" chant. Applause. What a match this is. These two are special independent wrestlers. Have till a standing 10 count here, getting to their feet. MV Young, like a freight train coming in, smashes Robinson in the corner. Oh, up on the top rope here. Precarious. I think MV Young is going to pull something out of his artillery cabinet that we haven't seen in a long time here to put away his first challenger. Uh-oh.
Trying to go in the something that Christian Robinson would have in his play. Book, and now there's a power bomb. Oh, for the title, new champ. No.
Oh, just a 2 count. Big knee strike.
Robinson again into the cover.
1, 2, 3. No.
2.8, 2.9, not 3 though. This is wrestling, damn it.
Nothing like 880 Wrestling Thursday night fights on Devil's Night. You know what they say, I can be your devil or I can be your angel. Christian Robinson is somewhere in between those lines right now.
And I'm not leaving until I get your fucking best title.
Oh my God. Not smiles anymore coming from Christian Robinson, that's for sure. That's for certain.
Oh, as fierce as he can be right now, he wants that Fest championship.
I mean, the first time that prestigious championship is defended in the Steel City. And look at, oh, trying for a sleeper hold there. Almost like a snapmare duck under. Oh, there we go. We've seen MV utilize this before, but again, rolling through here. Hit to the gut here, plugged in. Phantom Fright Nights open this. Oh, big Pittsburgh plunge. The Fest champion covers. Bring it up for MV Young.
What a defense.
Here's your winner and still Fest Wrestling Champion, MV Young.
Fest Wrestling should be proud of its champion, MV Young, the first defense of that championship at the shop, and boy, they both showed up and showed out.
Couldn't agree more, Toddy. Give credit where credit is due to Christian Robinson for putting in one hell of a fight. Much deserved round of applause, but MV Young's still gonna walk away as your Fest champ.
And a round of applause from our audience at the shop for Christian Robinson. He is the real skater boy of this shit.
Good morning, ladies.
What a Fest championship that match was, Austin. Honored to call it with you, buddy.
Honored to be here, Toddy.
Yeah.
What a match. That's only the first. Still got another
Folks,
Fest.
give it up one more time for Christian Robinson. What a hell of a match that was. I don't curse a lot, but holy shit.
It's Devil's
This
Night,
next
you
match
can.
is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Fest Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
I'm sure the Steel City Killers were watching backstage when MV Young defended the Fest Championship. The fourth line, you got to think all momentum is behind their sails in defending their Fest Tag Team Championships, but they got to get through these two goofballs.
Great. Big Dev Swayze, Chug Bogman in tow, the Department of Jocks.
And we've discussed on the Two Jagoffs podcast that Chug seems to have at least a minor obsession in different ways with both of us, Austin. Yeah. I've seen in certain circles that they're referencing you as a coat rack. I'm sorry to say.
Rack. We're going to put that rumor to rest. I am not a coat rack, Toddy. That was a one-time thing over at the Penn Brewery. It's not going to happen anymore. But I don't know why he disrespects you and Eamon like this. Like, there's no need for this nonsense here at Thursday Night Fights. That's also a brick, by the way, Dev.
He wants us to see his chug bump is what he wants.
There's no need for this.
Oh,
here it comes.
Okay.
We're not doing this today, Chug.
We're not doing this today. We're not. Cool.
Well, at least I wasn't a coat rack this time.
Yeah, I guess not. Of course, 6'7", Dev Swayze. I don't know. Could you imagine these two as Fest Tag Team Champions? Our boys did what they did in the state of Florida, bringing the championships back home, and they got to go against these two? And what a week it's been for the fourth line. Brandon St. James versus MV Young. In the parking lots, we saw Casey War versus Beastly down at Fest as well. And of course, as you see around their waist, Casey War, Brandon St. James, the fourth line, brand new Fest Tag Team Champions.
Gold looks so good around the waist of the fourth line. BSJ, KC War, not only two locker room leaders, Toddy, but two of the very damn best that 880 Wrestling has to offer. It's so good to see these two back in town with some gold.
Regulars at Fest Wrestling, at Enjoy Wrestling, in Canadian Deathmatch. You're looking at the Canadian Deathmatch no-ring champion in BSJ. Couldn't be prouder of these two bringing home the gold. But the story is here, did they just add the championships to their bag to give them to the Jocks? Yeah, you look good in that vest, by the way. The camera hasn't picked it up, but the Chug vest is on Austin over here. And you know what?
Toddy, I'm an asshole for Halloween. Isn't it great?
My thoughts exactly.
Your referee for this match, Scotty Davidson. Introducing first, the challengers. To my right, they are fighting out of the CCAC Auxiliary Gymnasium, the team of Chug Bogman, and standing at 6 feet, 7 inches tall, Dev Swayze. They are the Department of Jocks.
I think we can get behind that chant, Toddy.
And their opponents, to my right. First, he is the gutter phenomenon, Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James.
Whoa!
His tag team partner is the Muay Thai maniac, the shoot psychopath, KC War. They are the current reigning and defending Fest Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They are the fourth line.
And we do know the devil and Satan's favorite saint is BSJ. This is the devil's night and the devil's servant. Brandon St. James is here. He's hellbound and heaven sent. He is Satan's favorite saint after all. And what an opportunity this can be for Dev and Chug to be in there with one of the most decorated tag teams in all of Pittsburgh right now.
Oh, that's just disrespectful. I mean, this is an opportunity for these two to hold gold or at least compete for gold.
Yeah.
And they're being cocky about it.
I was going to say, correct your verbiage. To compete for it, holding it doesn't mean you own it.
I don't think they understand that. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hell's breaking loose now.
And if they had jerseys on them, Casey and Brandon would be pulling them up over their heads. Catching the boot here. Double enziguri in unison for Casey and BSJ. And the bell hasn't even rang here.
Yeah, this match hasn't even officially started yet. KC and BSJ taking it to the Jocks though. Oh, big double elbow.
Heavy riffs and open ice hits from the fourth line. Oh, collision there at center ice. And Dev can't be 6'7" if he's on his back, Austin.
That's what you love to see. Not only are the Penguins on a roll, so is the fourth line. Double minor? Nope.
Oh, Chug getting out of dodge, creating some space here. This one was going to be over before it began.
I agree with that. Oh,
breaking through. Big Dev double clothesline. Chef Dev laying out BSJ and Casey War. Lefty says to ring the bell, and now in no person's land has BSJ and Dev stomping a mud hole in him in the early comings. Of course, one of the most definitive tag team, if not the most definitive tag team in all of 880 Wrestling is the fourth line. Department of Jocks started a little at 880 Wrestling a little bit after, oh, big jock elbow there. Started a little after the fourth line here, but do you think the Department of Jocks would look up to the fourth line? Well decorated here, two-time tag team champions. The Jocks, they're still attempting to cement themselves to this roster, to collect championships themselves. They haven't won gold here, and you'd think they'd take after the fourth line a little bit, but instead they've gone rogue, and well, folks are treated like coat racks, chug bumps are being introduced. Yeah, that's right, Casey.
yeah, and you would think they would learn something from the fourth line, Toddy, but again, it's all about the jokes. It's all about bending the rules. It's all about having fun in the ring, and there's a difference between having fun and actually taking things seriously. These two don't do it. Chug was a part of that amazing triple threat match we had at the Penn Brewery, and actually had a pretty strong showing in that match.
I love that triple threat match.
Dev Swayze also looked good earlier in tag team competition with the runway, so if these two could just get on the same page and focus at the task at hand, they could easily be top of the card.
It's all that chicanery. That's what gets in the way of them accomplishing their goals here, which are getting those tag team championships, whether it be 880 tag team gold or tonight at the shop for the Fest Wrestling tag team championships. But right now, as we say all that, Jocks are in total control. Does that vest keep you warm? I know it's starting to get cold at the shop.
Surprisingly comfy.
Does smell a little bit like beer, though.
It does smell like beer. I think I'm taking this thing off, Toddy.
Oh, big clothesline from Dev Swayze. But maybe what the Jocks lack an appreciation for the fourth line, they don't lack poise. There isn't a match that's too big for Dev Swayze. Oh, firing shots back is Brandon St. James. Oh, caught up at the pass here. Oh, dropped it down. We said before, you know, Brandon St. James, this isn't his first wrestling match of the week. You know, there's some mileage under the belt of Casey War and Brandon St. James this week.
Won't be their last either.
You know, they may be rough and tumble as they come, but if you're fighting in parking lots, fighting for championships in different states, they can't be coming in 100% tonight. Oh, wait a second, sunset flip. Roll through. Getting back over here. Oh, big knee strike. And in comes the Muay Thai Maniac, the leader of the LFG Mafia. Big clothesline. Super kick.
And another clothesline. KC War, freshest competitor in this match, is taking it to the Jocks. Oh, big step-up knee.
I think he just yelled, die. Oh.
I mean, it is almost Halloween. Oh, bit of 2-for-1 action.
Bisaiku knee and a bulldog. Just a 2 count for your reigning Fest Tag Team Champions. Oh. Oh, God. You can hear those blows off the walls.
I don't know if you want to get in a slugging fest with Casey Ward, but Chug's doing just that. Oh!
Oh. Hard to say if Chug is really, yeah, I mean, he's out of his mind attempting this, but right now, of course, going back to the regular bag of tricks for the Department of Jocks, an eye rake, and in comes Big Dev Swayze. BSJ just got to his feet.
Yeah, BSJ almost took out Eamon for a second. Dev Swayze knocks him off the apron. Oh, here's Chug. Well, there's the Chug bump, covered by Dev. 2 and no.
At least he didn't eye me down with that Chug bump. No.
Yep.
I saw it. I saw the Chug bump. I saw the Chug bump. I respectfully decline from Chug bumps.
I think that theory I was telling you on 2 Jagoffs might be true.
I think so. I think so. I don't want his bump. Oh, wait a second. Oh.
Yeah, Casey Ward just able to get out of that. Rolls under and tags back in Brandon St. James.
Saint's favorite Saint here, ducking through, firing, big double knees here.
And Brandon St. James starting to feel himself. Ducks under Chug off the second rope into the cross cutter. Got all of it.
Bodies all over the place here. It's his night, it is Devil's night.
Proudly defending those Fest Tag Team Championships is Brandon St. James and KC Ward. No way, look at this.
We're looking for the 6-6-6-9.
Got all of it.
But the problem is Chug is still in the ring, so BSJ wasn't able to clear Dev out, but we know what this is about, buddy.
Double minor connects. Got all of it on Chug to retain the Fest Tag Team titles, and they do.
And still.
Here are your winners, and still Fest Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Brandon St. James, KC Ward, the 4th line.
So great to have the Fest World Championship and the Fest Tag Team Championships defended in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Come and watch us every week, 8 p.m. here for free. Austin is here, I'm here. When you are here, you are family, and that's just not a moniker. The Fest Tag Team Champions, I have to get used to saying that, retain the gold tonight.
And what a title defense that was for KC Ward, Brandon St. James. Impressive match with MV Young to start things off with our Fest title defenses. Now wraps it up with the 4th line.
Steel City Killers 2-0 on Fest Championships.
Couldn't be honored.
Why is it my fault?
Right.
Why is it my fault, Sorg?
It's your fault, Toddy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue on with more action, a couple things we want to get out of the way first. First of all, for those may have known who are here tonight, we are having a food drive here at 880 Wrestling for the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. We're not just doing this tonight, we're going to do this every Thursday for the next couple weeks for Thursday Night Fight. So if you didn't get it in tonight, please, if you're coming here to the shop, bring some non-perishable goods, donate them. Also, if you are here or you're watching live on IndyWrestling.us or on YouTube, you can also donate money. That's also very vital. You can donate that at PittsburghFoodBank.org. Just $1 can buy up to 3 meals. As you guys know, it's very trying times for people. Let's get back to their community here in Pittsburgh that we love so much.
PittsburghFoodBanks.org.
Now, we also want to give some thank yous to some of our crew here tonight at 880 Wrestling, who we cannot do Thursday Night Fights every single week without. First of all, give it up for our folks over at Sidekick Media Services, who are streaming the event tonight on IndyWrestling.us and on YouTube. Sorg, our great camera people who are doing an amazing job here tonight.
They don't want Chug bumped either.
Shout out to Laney over on sound, who've been pumping out the music and doing a fantastic job as always.
Emotional support clown.
We have our lighting crew, Zane and Shauna, who've been doing a fantastic job tonight. They do a much better job than that little makeshift I did in the beginning of the show. It's a much better job. They do amazing work. Also, our commentary team for this evening, 880's most elite, Austin Carnes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Chug's getting that back.
No, he's not. No, he's
and
not.
also the one and only, the voice of 880 Wrestling, Toddy Tondera.
Sorry, Chuck.
Also, big shout out to our referees for this evening, Tony Leo and Scotty Davidson, who have been calling the action here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eamon Payton, and I'm so thankful to be joining you guys here tonight every week on Thursday Night Fights. You guys are an amazing crowd. Now, we're going to reward you with 2 more matches. This next match is a very special one. This match is a Devil's Night leather strap match.
Oh, let's get serious.
In this match, there is no disqualification. The only way to win is for one competitor to touch all 4 corners simultaneously.
Devil's Night strap match.
That's the word, consecutively, yes.
Clayton King, as we know, he may not have respect. He may not have respect for Keith Hott, but we heard in the opening video package that Keith Hott
Introducing first,
what is, I guess it's Devil's Night.
Leaders by example, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio. He is the Alpha of Appalachia, the new King of Pittsburgh, the Monarch, Clayton King.
I think in honor of amateur wrestler Reese Hayes, Clayton King coming out to Reese Hayes' theme tonight to pay homage to our boss, I guess. But we heard in our opening video package that Clayton King had a lot of respect for Keith Hott. Said Keith Hott was one of the reasons why they made it this far into wrestling. Keith Hott brought Clayton King to 880 Wrestling. I mean, they've had 2 out of 3 falls matches. They've brought each other to the limit, but right now Clayton King has no respect left for the Bearcat, and I guess they're going to be tied together by a leather strap.
Leaders extending the mind games too. This is Clayton King's first ever gear he's worn, which he actually battled against Keith Hott.
And his opponent.
Oh my goodness, ferret face, you don't need a costume. Here comes the power of Meow. There's a little bit of rumble in the jungle for Devil's Night. I mean, when you're strapped to another individual, you motivate yourself differently.
Making their way to the ring, fighting out of where the wild things are. They are the Appalachian Cryptid, the Bearcat, Keith Hott.
I mean, we usually see Keith Hott coming out here all smiles, but this is more of a sadistic side of Keith Hott here. Their face painted down, bitter rivals, attached together by a piece of leather. Of course, you win this when you could touch all 4 turnbuckles consecutively. It's the only way to win this contest. There will be no disqualification, no pinfalls, just dragging the corpse of your opponent from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. Yeah, let's go, Keith.
I like the sound of that.
Austin, how scared do you think Clayton is right now?
Petrified.
Can't see it in his face. Man's like ice.
Expressionless right now is Clayton King, though, as he puts on that thick leather strap.
And as you mentioned, Austin, wearing the first professional wrestling gear that he owned to pay homage to someone he formerly respects. But Keith Hott, been in pro wrestling for a long time. It's hard to play head games with the Bearcat. Well, Chug was blaming us, Clayton King blaming the audience. I mean, at some point, there's going to have to be a conversation in these people's lives that maybe they're the problem.
It's that leader way, Toddy. Oh, starting off hot with the chops.
Forearm blows chops across the chest, and the Bearcat just wants to punish Clayton King. We've never had a strap match before at 880 Wrestling. Bearcat usually is a guardian to our locker room, but they just want to beat the bricks off of Clayton tonight.
That's the game plan for Bearcat, is to use that leather strap to their advantage. Clayton King just rolling out of Dodge's way.
Oh. Trip around. Oh, has that big leather strap around Clayton King's body here. Oh. Big slap across the back. And, of course, Pro Wrestling Chat Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Wrestling Mayhem Show. I'm sure on Tuesday, this Devil's Night Massacre that we see in the ring right now will be a hot topic.
Look at Clayton King all tied up in that leather strap.
Oh, a little bit of a rodeo. Clayton King caught licking leather. And of course, as you see Clayton King beat the tar out of him, we're going buckle to buckle consecutively. Well, I want to remind you, PittsburghFoodBanks.org, if you could donate $1 this holiday season, feeds up to 3 meals. $200, that's 600 meals. PittsburghFoodBank.org. Let's keep the community going here in Pittsburgh. Trying times for everybody, everybody's family. Donate $1. I'm sure people like Leaders by Example are attempting to take money from you, but here in Pittsburgh, we like to give. And we've seen this Bearcat Bonsai last week.
Yeah, we saw this last week. Are we going to see it back to back?
Bearcat Bonsai bumper back to back. Oh, big strap across the back here.
Yeah, the leather strap perfectly legal for both competitors. And what the hell is Clayton King have in mind? Oh my gosh.
Choking the life out of Keith Hott with a big backstabber here.
And you know, Toddy, I brought this up earlier during some guy named John's match. You can make the same case for Clayton King. We've been seeing a much more aggressive side, a much more motivated side of these Leaders by Example since they seemingly got on the same page. Marco, Reese, John, Clayton, they're on a bit of a roll right now.
They're on not only a bit of a roll right now, but Clayton King and some guy named John are saying they're the best tag team, not only in 880 Wrestling, but in all of Pittsburgh. We know at the Thanksgiving Bash there will be a multi-team ladder match for the tag team championships. Reese Hayes has let Clayton and John know they won't be a part of that ladder match. They're the part of something bigger. We don't know what that is yet.
Can't wait to hear what that is about. How about Clayton King right now?
Well, the Bearcat is in a bit of scenario where it seems like actually the leather strap is assisting Keith Hott in a way that's very undetermined right now. And yes, maybe some masochism is at play here. And that's probably why Keith Hott challenged Clayton King. You know, the thought of leather isn't an issue for the Bearcat.
I think Keith Hott's chops might be more vicious than the actual leather strap itself.
That's a great point, dude. Oh. Oh, they said it, I didn't. Oh, duck under here. Oh, there's that drug-free drop. But we talk about the winner of this match has to touch all 4 buckles consecutively. A bit of a weight differential here. If Keith Hott is dead weight, could you imagine pulling around a limp Bearcat? It's really not, I don't know.
And Clayton King taking his good old time, touching these corners. There's the second corner. Has to touch all 4. Really taking his good old time. There's
taking
3,
too much time.
Uh-oh.
And you usually see strap matches performed in, yes, a bigger ring than our own here. So you're always playing defense because if you're trying to touch every buckle here, there's a short distance between the buckles. So who's ever on defense has to come to right away or you're going to lose the match. Oh, big knee there.
Which is why I find it surprising Clayton King didn't just do a whole lap around the ring real quick. Keith Hott wasn't moving for a solid minute. Clayton King took his good old time, though.
tiny nipples.
That's a first.
Well, I don't think this audience here at the shop would have these such bodacious opinions of one Clayton King if Clayton King wasn't public enemy number one. There's nobody that walks out of our entrance that has this crowd on edge as much as Clayton King does. And this more vicious side, this more aggressive side is coming out like you mentioned.
Yeah, this the despicable side of Clayton King that we've been talking about, Toddy. Just choking out the life of the Bearcat.
Of course, some of the Monarchs' biggest matches here at 880 Wrestling against Brandon St. James for the Hardcore Championship. He's had matches against GME for the 880 Championship. Big matches is 880 Wrestling. I mean, Clayton King has been in them. He hasn't been successful in them. So tonight could be a huge championship of its own to put on the mantle that Clayton King beat his former mentor, Keith Hott.
To extend an olive branch there too, Toddy, Clayton King was the final leader in that Penn Brewery match too.
That's a great point.
So
yeah, wonder how that was in the Leaders Clubhouse.
It didn't go over too well, but Clayton King has been hanging in there with some of the very best in 880. Maybe this newfound aggression can finally take him over the top, but taking his good old time like this isn't going to do that.
Oh!
Going for that buckle, but Bearcat says no.
Oh, oh, wait a second here, sunset flip, and that's not who I would attempt a sunset flip against. Bearcat bumper. Oh, but that ankle of Keith Hott, I mean, we've seen on social media throughout the week, the ankle at Keith Hott is not 100%. I didn't mention that earlier because I didn't want Clayton to hear me.
Yeah, we just took another look at that bumper that Keith Hott delivered. You can see the ankle kind of give out on the end.
Oh, big shots here. Firing blows. Big elbow and down. And as you can see, Austin, Keith isn't worried about touching those corners. I mean, Leaders by Example treats Clayton King like a redheaded stepchild, and now Keith Hott is doing much of the same.
Look at this, just leashing up Clayton King like a dog with rabies. Uh-oh.
Oh! Drop it down with the leather strap around his neck. Keith Hott attempting to get to their feet here. But again, you have to drag a limp body around this ring.
Yeah, I think Keith Hott understands the assignment. And what are they doing?
Oh no.
I mean, this is one way to do it.
Oh, choking the life out of Clayton King along the way.
Yeah, well, instead of dragging the lifeless body around with Clayton King. But wait, look what Clayton King's doing. He's also hitting the buckles as Keith Hott is doing it.
I don't know that Keith Hott sees that Clayton King is hitting the buckles right after Keith does in a low blow. And wait a second, this is still the same rotation.
That's it. That's it.
Here is your winner, the Monarch, Clayton King.
Well, the smarts of Clayton King helping him out here could barely get out of the strap as Keith Hott was lugging the body of Clayton King around. Clayton King was also touching the turnbuckle pads, and then a low blow in a quick victory by Clayton King. And this new aggressive side of Leaders by Example has been picking up consecutive wins now here week after week. And they may have not won at the World Series of Wrestling, but you're right. Clayton King was the last man standing for Leaders that night.
Last man standing tonight as well. The brains of Clayton King finally came in handy for once.
Man, I really wanted to see Clayton King in a coffin by night's end, but I'll tell you what, we still got more action set to come here. Thank you so much for joining us. 880's Most Elite, Austin Carnes. I'm Toddy Tondera.
This match is your Devil's Night main event of the evening. It is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the 880 Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
And thank you, Chat Rats, for chatting it up all night. TR is in the chat tonight. Allison War is in the chat tonight. Thank you for hanging in there for Devil's Night. Just one day out from Hardcore Halloween. Tag Team Championships on the line. What a gold-studded night this evening that Devil's Night has had. So far, champions have retained.
Could we go 3 for 3?
And here comes the working class werewolf. The unhinged, the unpredictable. He's got rabies. It's Tyler Vox, accompanied by the peanut butter zombie, Saturn Price. And Saturn has been stepping in front of Tyler Vox, almost protecting Tyler Vox in recent weeks. And we saw that at the World Series of Wrestling, where Saturn Price kind of tagged in for Tyler Vox against Connor.
Yeah, Tyler Vox was a no-show at the World Series, so Saturn Price went up against Connor. That, of course, led to GME returning in the U-Haul. Rest is history, but Saturn Price seems a little fed up right now with Tyler Vox. Hopefully there's still some cohesion within the Dead Hand Society.
Hopefully.
But how about DB Cooper coming out to the ring with these two?
Well,
What's this all about?
I guess the pledge is officially in, but Saturn Price has tag team gold in the Midwest with Tragedy Boys, with Anti-Hero. Tag team wrestling is low-key his specialty. Do we have new champs tonight on Devil's Night? I hope to God not. Yeah, maybe DB Cooper said, you want to hang out, in my tent outside? And they were like, sure. I don't know. What are peace offerings between scumbags? I don't know what they look like.
Might be s'mores.
Yeah, might be s'mores. And here comes, you want to talk about the World Series of Wrestling. They defeated the Matriarchy, and the Matriarchy haven't been seen since. Here comes Psychedelic Dreams, our boys. Psychedelic Dreams, the Psychedelic Prince Sammy Suntimer, the Prophecy Aleo Dreams. And we talk about it all the time. They have such a kinetic energy that before they even enter the shop, the crowd comes unglued. And of course, by their side, Billy the Alien.
#1 supporter of the Psychedelic Dreams, and they are here to stay. And wait a minute!
Wait a second here.
Oh, what the hell, Vox? Come on!
We didn't even get our championship entrances. Wait, I thought DB Cooper was tagging it. I have no idea what's going on sometimes. Kicking Billy aside here.
Yeah, the match hasn't even began. We didn't even get proper intros, and oh my gosh, Aleo Dreams is sent to the damn wall.
Well, look, Nick's Wild is here, and I'm sure that Saturn Price and Tyler Vox both want to show off for the leader. As I said, Saturn and Voxy want to show off for Nick's Wild. Nick's Wild, the champion, in back. Can you imagine the DHS Clubhouse coming back with the Tag Team Championships tonight?
That would be absolutely insane because, again, Nick's Wild is already the 880 champion. To add more gold to the mantle, to bring more gold back to the clubhouse, that would completely change the landscape of 880 wrestling if it's not already changed. But Psychedelic Dreams has been on an absolute roll, well even before they won those tag team titles. This is going to be a good match.
That roll is what pushed their momentum towards the Tag Team Championships, finally vanquishing the Matriarchy, more on 11 because Zeke and Paris didn't seem to be quite getting along after the result of that one. We haven't seen Zeke, we haven't seen Paris since then. But you could say that not only do we have the Den of Desire just demolishing in front of our eyes, another tag team, the Matriarchy, evaporating. It gives a lot of room here as we see the combination platter of the DHS for more tag teams to show up and step up in tag team competition, especially with new champs.
Did you see Saturn Price just throw Sammy Suntimer across the ring? Pure strength.
Oh my goodness, here as we're chatting with the chat rats in the YouTube chat, we do know that Remy LeVay and the Dead Hand Society took out Mateo Valentine. Mateo Valentine hasn't been seen since here at 880 Wrestling, but checking in here from Mateo Valentine, Dead Hand Society and Remy LeVay can suck lemons. Well, I'll tell you what, Tyler Vox told me to suck more than lemons last week to my face. So Mateo.
Yeah, he wants a hardcore match. What'd I do? What's a hardcore match with you?
Mateo, if you're watching, rest and recovery is the most important thing, because when you're ready to go, the Dead Hand Society needs vanquished. And that's from friend to friend. That's not from someone in wrestling to someone else in wrestling. From friend to friend. Take down Remy. Take down Vox.
Take them all down.
Yeah, you've already taken down Nix. Do it again. The Peanut Butter Zombie stalking his prey. Step up Enziguri from the big man.
Man like that should not be moving. Oh, my God. Man, that side should not be moving like that, Toddy. That was incredible. Here's the cover on Sammy, and no.
And Tyler Vox is the lieutenant of the Dead Hand Society, directing traffic. And I mean, if I selected a tag team partner, I mean, I don't agree with his behavior, but Saturn Price, I mean, that's a big heavy standing in front of you. The size difference between Saturn Price and a Sammy or an Aleo, I mean, come on now.
I mean, we call Jazz the sacrificial lamb, the first line of defense of the Dead Hand Society. We may as well call Saturn Price the artillery.
And then we got the lieutenant.
You got the lieutenant. Field general. Oh, my gosh. Taking a page out of Saturn Price's book is Vox taking a bite out of Sammy's head.
Slowing the momentum down here. And that's what Psychedelic Dreams are all about. We talk about it. You know, they get the audience behind it. They get everybody hyped. Tyler Vox, slow, calculated, unhinged individual. Oh, shots to the gut. Shots to the gut. Against the ropes here, big pop-up. Galaxy DDT!
Spiking Vox on his head is Sammy Suntimer. What a Galaxy DDT that was.
I don't know where Billy went. I think Voxy punted Billy, but I mean, there's no Billy in the corner of Psychedelic Dreams, and that kinetic energy isn't as powerful without Billy.
Yeah, and you see Saturn Price take out Aleo Dreams before Sammy could make the tag. Continue the work on the weakest competitor. Oh my gosh, almost from the heavens, but Sammy fighting back.
Big super kick meeting its mark. Stutter stepping around as Saturn Price, maybe a big Galaxy, oh goodness, into that buckle.
Sent into the turnbuckles is Sammy. Delivers that big step up boot, and it looks like Suntimer wants to scale high.
You want to talk about some of 880's highest flyers? I was going to say Sammy Suntimer, but taking too much time. Another step up Enziguri by big Saturn Price.
And Saturn Price is perched up on the second rope right now with Sammy. Not a situation you want to be in if you're the Psychedelic Prince.
Oh, Galaxy DDT, sky high. Busting the dome of Saturn Price, but so much has been taken out of Sammy Austin, so much. Aleo trying to beg him onto the corner.
Sammy has been in the majority of the match, but now here comes Aleo Dreams, and here comes Vox.
And when Aleo Dreams starts cooking, it looks like he's dancing in there.
And you see that big drop kick to Tyler Vox's face. Aleo Dreams talks a little trash, why not? Over and round he goes!
Oh! Oh, a big kip up! How about that?
Okay, Aleo.
Okay, okay. Honey is eating tonight here. Setting up here, wait a second here. Oh, intercepted. Saturn Price, a big clothesline to the back of Aleo Dreams, and the champion is rocked here.
Yeah, Dreams was looking for that dream catch-up. We're going to see some tag team maneuvers right now.
Maybe for an assisted power bomb. I think they're going to drive him to hell on Devil's Night. Fighting through here.
Trying to go for the Hurricanrana, but Saturn Price just too big. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, oh no.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I want crushed. He told me to suck that last week.
Well, Saturn Price's head just went face first into it, Toddy.
Oh, good. Better his face than mine. That's for certain. Up on the second rope here is the Prophecy. Oh, super dream catcher. Cover here. Oh, goodness, he kicked out.
Only 2 after that?
Well, we talked about Saturn's history in tag team wrestling. We can't forget White Trash Forever, multi-time tag team champions is Tyler Vox.
Vox is certainly the skilled tag team competitor, but right now is in no man's land against the champs. He's all set up, and here comes the big peanut butter zombie.
One thing I could say about the Dead Hand Society, they do seem to be there for one another in a dangerous way. Oh, double super kick. Saturn set on the outside. And these two are going to try to find their way. Diving through here. Saturn's down, Aleo's down. That's going to leave Sammy and Voxy in the ring.
All by themselves is Suntimer and Vox, but Tyler going to just catch the leg. Oh, ducks under the knee. Sammy, though, big German suplex.
Releasing Voxy on his head here, cover, 2, and just a 2 count.
So close, but yet so far away to retaining those tag team championships.
And Voxy, I mean, he may be unhinged, but he's a savvy vet. I mean, he has years on Psychedelic Dreams. Psychedelic Dreams are very up and coming. Tyler Vox has been around for a while, and as the lieutenant of the Dead Hand Society, I'm sure that's why he brought DB Cooper out of here.
And
wait.
Where the hell is Sammy going?
Well, from those psychedelic clouds onto DB.
Yeah, it takes out the extra distraction, which was DB Cooper. Sammy flying through the shop. You really don't got much room in here.
Wait a second here. Oh, again! Stealing the momentum away. Saturn Price had that scouted, wrestling Aleo onto his back here.
My gosh, pure strength from these two.
Wait a second here. Oh, he's trying to flip through. Oh my goodness. Big knee. Aleo attempting to wrestle out of what Saturn Price have in mind, but Sammy's back in here. Big Galaxy DDT spiked on his head, and everyone is down.
Pure chaos right now in the center of that ring. Oh my gosh! What a knee from Tyler Vox.
Voxy's head almost hit the ceiling. Fireman's carry position, and around we go. The working class werewolf.
Tyler Vox was like shot out of a cannon there.
Oh, just stalking his prey now. You know, we're here on Devil's Night, and the devil is often in the details. Oh, roll through. Wait a second. Shoulders down. 2. That's it.
Psychedelic Dreams retains.
Here are your winners, and still 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Aleo Dreams, Sammy Sunheimer, Psychedelic Dreams.
It only takes 3 seconds. The Dead Hand Society unrelenting this whole match, Austin. But our boys, Psychedelic Dreams, retain the 880 Tag Team Championships in this Devil's Night main event.
What a match that was. Psychedelic Dreams, still your tag team champ. What's this?
Well, from one tag team champions to another. And wait a second here. The fourth liner back out here with the Fest Tag Team Championships.
And some new drip.
All right. Give it up for Psychedelic Dreams, everybody. Now, pretty much since the inception of 880 Wrestling, when there's been a conversation about tag team wrestling, it's also been a conversation about the fourth line. But for the past year, if you would ask me, who's the #1 up-and-coming tag team, every single time I'm going to say Psychedelic Dreams.
Truth.
Now, me and Casey were feeling pretty positive these days, coming home with some new gold. And maybe we want to inject ourselves back into the tag team scene here at 880 Wrestling. So we decided, main event, next Thursday, title for title.
Ooh.
880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Psychedelic Dreams, versus the Fest Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the fourth fucking line. Title for goddamn title, boys. What do you say?
You know, I feel like, and I'm almost finished, I feel like I hear a challenge and a chance to hold 2 of your championships. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna take them. So we accept your challenge next week. But fourth line, this is a warning. Thank you.
So what we have next week, Austin, we have title versus title. The 880 Tag Team Champions, Psychedelic Dreams, putting their 880 gold on the line, just as the fourth line are doing, and the Fest Tag Team Championships are on the line. Title for title next week.
Still on? Title for title.
Happy Devil's Night.
One more thing. Hold on. One more thing, y'all. It's been a sick-ass night, but make sure y'all come buy some motherfucking Billy Club shirts, all right? Okay. You're supposed to scream louder than that, but cool. Thanks, guys. See you in the back.
All right, well, we found out what's our main event for next week. Psychedelic Dreams, the fourth line from 880's Most Elite, Austin Carnes. How was your Devil's Night?
What a Devil's Night it was, Toddy. 3 for 3 in championship title defenses. Party with the Psychedelic Dreams to end things off. Couldn't have asked for a better night here in the shop.
And I am Toddy Tondera. Get roached.
Ladies and gentlemen.